How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to yet another weekly warehouse update. The first disc I'm going to talk to you about today actually aren't in our warehouse yet because they're available for pre-order, which is the MVP Halloween drop. Bunch of different discs. I think there's like Eclipse, Detours, Waves, all kinds of fun stuff with all kinds of Halloween themed stamps. You can find all of those and the pictures of them and all that fun stuff over on our website right now. So if you want to go ahead, place your pre-order for it, you can do it now, or if you want to wait, there'll be a limited selection that still hits our site when release date comes. But pre-order MVP Halloween now live. Now behind me, we have a brand new disc from a new company we've never carried before, which is Ocean Discs. So Ocean Discs, two of their plastics are actually made from 60% from ocean waste plastic, so plastic recycled out of the ocean. So this is their ocean waste, like two different plastics here. So this is a baseline, the marine, and then the Pacific is a more premium one. Both of these that say 60% are the ones that are made out of the recycled plastic. So this is their Sea Turtle. I threw the premium one yesterday. Nice, pretty overstable. Not crazy overstable, but like neutral with some fade. It wasn't giving me really any flip or anything like that. 5-speed. It definitely feels almost approach disky. I was able to forehand it with some pretty good success too. From what I understand, the baseline one's actually kind of flippy. They actually add a -1 in there, so I didn't get a chance to throw the baseline one, but the baseline one will give you a little bit of turn, whereas the premium one won't. And the premium plastic, it feels phenomenal. Really tacky, nice glossy finish on it, a little bit of give to it. And then what they also have is this plastic that's not made from recycled plastic. So this is just their swirly Atlantic plastic. So notice it doesn't say ocean waste, it's just called swirly. But still a portion of their profits goes to, I believe it's the Marine Conservation Society, but it goes towards some type of marine cleanup organization. So very ocean-focused discs here, an ocean-focused company, and this swirly plastic just looks unreal. I personally would have called this like sea glass or something, because why not? Look at that thing. You also got these like blue and green ones back here. So really, really cool new company with a mission behind it and great feeling plastic. So if you want to check them out, they're now live on the site.
All right, we got a Mint Discs restock over here. If you haven't thrown the Mint stuff, it is fantastic, and they've got a lot of fun stamps that we just got in stock. So right here, I believe these are the Mustangs, Brad, Mustangs? Yeah, we got the Mustangs over here with the Take the Reins stamp in the kind of swirly plasma plastic. Mustangs are, I would say pretty, I mean, this is pretty cliche at this point, but they are pretty similar to a Buzz, both in feel and flight. They have a little bit of a different shoulder, but they're a straight flyer with a little bit of fade, and yeah, look great in that plastic. We've also got some Bobcats. We've got these in a few different blends here, kind of the baseline and the premium. This is the Nocturnal, so it's the glow. We also have it in this Royal plastic as well, which has a nice tacky feel to it. The Bobcat is best described as, it's an overstable approach disc. I would say it's faster than Ozone and not quite as overstable in some of the plastics. The premium ones like this Nocturnal will probably be a little bit more overstable. But I really like, I just threw one of these baseline ones yesterday, and they go really straight for a long ways and then have a fade at the end. And like I said, if you're looking for something that goes a little bit further than your Zone, or that Toro, something typical like that, this is a great option, and it feels fantastic. I mean, this is a great mold, and you're getting it in that MVP made plastic, which is great as well. Moving on, we've got the Freetail and the Taco over here. Another great set of mids, pretty straight mid ranges. I especially really love the Taco because it is super like adaptable. You can throw it on hyzer and it's very stable, but if you give it some ante, it'll like pan a little bit. Also, look at the stamp on this Freetail. I think they got the triple foil stamping that MVP does, and I mean, just looks incredible in that Sublime plastic. Some great mid-range molds there. Moving on, we got some more stuff. We got the Phoenix. I bagged the Phoenix for quite some time. Love this disc. We have these kind of swirly, this would be kind of like a swirly neutron, and these will be pretty overstable. And then you got these board flat Nocturnal glow Phoenixes, and these are going to be crazy, crazy overstable. Think about like, these like could be like kind of like a PD, like an overstable PD. These are gonna be more like an FD3, like, I mean, these are gonna be like a Firebird that's flat. I mean, and they're a little faster as well. They're more like a 9 or 10 speed, but they are very, very overstable, very reliable disc, and great to have. Then we've got a few other ones here. We got the Jackalope back in stock. Great hyzer flip, controllable driver. Really love this for advanced players to be able to throw great hyzer flips. Newer players are going to be able to get really good distance out of these and without a lot of effort. And then last but not least, these are, which one are these? The goat carts, Brad? These are jackalopes as well? Oh, okay. These are also jackalopes. I wasn't sure what the stamp, I literally like the stamp on these. I wasn't sure if it was a different mold, but it says goat cart, and you've got a goat riding a go-kart, which I think is a great time. So this is more of that sublime plastic blend. It comes in that really shiny, but still has a lot of tack and a really fun stamp. So there's another option for the jackalope. That's what we got for mint discs. Make sure to check these out. I think mint, there's quite a good following of them now, but there's still a lot of people that haven't thrown these. And like I said, if you are into the MVP stuff and you're waiting for it to get restocked, just check out mint, because it's the same exact plastic and they have a bunch of different molds you can try. Heck, you could just wipe the stamp and say it's MVP and nobody would know the difference because it's all the same.
Over here in Trash Panda section, we got some restocks. First off, their baseline inner core, the sick gray one. These are actually a little stiffer and a little chalkier than a lot of the baseline we've seen before. That feels really, really good. We also have some premium plastic inner cores here. Then we have some restock on their Dune, which is their flippy mid-range. And then last but not least, we have the Ozone in a newer plastic. This is similar to the Dune plastic. It's got a little bit more of a gumminess to it than the original Ozone plastic. We got them in pink and we have them in blue, so you can get the full Trash Panda lineup here. I threw the Ozone for the first time yesterday. Really good, like beginner level or just flippy fairway driver for people looking to, you know, throw some good hyzer flips to turn. If you're looking for a good roller disc, stuff like that, check out the Ozone, and you can check out the full Trash Panda lineup. We just got a restock and everything.
All right, so September is flying by. We have just we just have a few days left, I should say, to get in on this month's subscription box, and you really don't want to miss this one. It is an incredible box. Of course, I'm hyping it up because it is my subscription box. And first thing I'm going to show you that you're going to get in the box is something you can only get in the subscription box, which two of the discs are like that, but this is the Glow Signature Supra. I ran a Signature Supra earlier in the year in a different plastic blend. Those ones were a little more domey, had a little more stability. These are great hyzer flippers right out of the box. This is the one that I'm bagging right now. I love this one. It went immediately into my bag, and we've got a different stamp on it this time. They feel great. This is the only way you can get this disc is via the subscription box. You're going to want to check the box out just for that reason, but we also have two other great discs and a swag item. So the next thing we have is Z Stalkers with the Staub Mob stamped over top. I think people are still sleeping on this disc, and I don't know why. It's my favorite fairway driver. I've been throwing it for so long now, since I started playing disc golf. I just put one of these in my bag. They start out so straight, but have a little bit of fade at the end. They have a really long life of just being a straight disc before they kind of turn into a hyzer flip to turn disc. I think a lot of people think of them as more of a beginner disc, but really they do have enough torque resistance to handle power, even for somebody with a really big arm. And but yet they're controllable for somebody who can't throw super far. Don't underestimate the 7-speed. It's a great fairway driver, and Discraft discontinued the Z Stalker. So we got a bunch to give out in this subscription box. You might want to get your hands on them if you like this disc or want to give it a try. Could be one of your last times to do so, at least for a while. Last but not least, we have the Lucid Raider. This is my favorite distance driver. I have one in my bag that I've had in there for years. It's flown the same for years since I've worked it in. These discs are bombers. They go super far. Very comfortable disc in the hand for a 13-speed. And I think they get super overlooked, but I absolutely love it. So make sure to check out the subscription box. The last thing you're gonna get in this month's box, like always, you get a swag item. This month it is a limited edition Brixton card. The only way you can get this is also in this box. So make sure to check that out, because we do the subscription boxes every month. $45 gets you 3 discs. There's always something custom in there and a swag item. Plus, you sign on now, you don't have to stay, but you can for the upcoming months, because we have some incredible things planned. You're gonna wanna hop on this. It's always a great deal. We get some of our best value adds into this subscription box every single month to make sure people are blown away with what they're getting. Check it out if you haven't considered before. Also, we're getting closer and closer to the holidays to make a great gift as you start thinking about that as well. So, be sure to check it out.
All right, I've noticed I'm rocking a new colorway in the old dad hat up here, because we got a restock in, and it's actually a slightly different hat. So It's the exact same like unstructured dad hat, same material, all of that, but these are just a little bit bigger, and the logo on them is a little bit bigger. So if you ordered them in the past, that's what to expect for these. If you haven't before, it still has the like basically flex fit feel with that clasp there, the Velcro closure, performance material. My all-time favorite hat. So we got them in black. We brought back the Breaker Blue color, I believe is the name of this colorway. It's like this bluish gray. Absolutely love that color. Of course, the light gray. This is the one probably gets worn most around here. And then we replicated one of my all-time favorite hats, was just this khaki color. I have a hat from a hotel I went to once that is this color, and I wear it so much that I was like, you know, I really should just have it with Foundation logo on it. So there you go. That's what I have now. So check these out. These have been one of our best-selling hats of all time. And if you're like, look, the dad hat style isn't for me, well, I got something for you over here then, which is also performance material, but it's a more trucker style hat. So it's got the perforated back, it's got a structure up top, but it still has that same elastic flex fit feeling closure with an adjustable size, so it'll fit a wide variety of heads. We got black, gray, and navy in those. So a bunch of new hats, apparel, all that fun stuff. You can find all this and more foundationdisc.com, and don't forget about that MVP pre-order that's now live on the site as well. And then we'll see you next week for all the new stuff that's coming in.